Hello guys, I am Shubham from ShubhVed Tutorials. First of all, a very happy new year to everyone. May all your desires and dreams get fulfilled in this year. This is our first video of this year 2022, and in this video we are discussing about Omicron versus Delta. Okay, so as we can see in the media that there are very much rising cases nowadays in the COVID. Okay, so a lot of cases are rising, so we will discuss what is it actually and what is the scenario. Basically there are two variants now circulating worldwide, a Delta variant and a Omicron variant. Okay, so basically we know that Omicron is the latest variant arised, and it is having the highest number of mutations, right? Omicron is having highest number of mutations, and especially the majority of mutations are in the spike protein, through which it gains entry into the cells. Okay, we have already discussed these things, how does infection occurs, how immunity works. Okay, so I will not explain it again here. So these are the spike protein through which it gains entry into the cell. Okay, if you want to understand this in detail, do watch the previous videos. I will attach the playlist as well as videos in the I button. Alright, so Omicron is having highest number of mutations in the spike protein, right? Thus it has become the variant of concern, right? And as well as Delta. Okay, Delta is the circulating variant all over. Okay, circulating variant, right, over the globe. It is circulating, and Omicron is new variant that is arrived due to mutation. So basically why mutation happen? To benefit the virus so that it can infect the majority of the persons, because as the nowadays many of populations are vaccinated, so they have got protection. So to infect those protection, again there will be mutations to infect more number of peoples. Okay, and gain entry in the body, right? Thus the mutation occur. Mutation give benefit to the virus and make the people more susceptible to the infections, right, as they are protected by vaccine. Okay, so these mutations arise, and so this is the basic thing about Omicron Delta, right? Now we will see exactly what is the case. Okay, first of all we will see the symptoms here. First of all we will talk about symptoms. So symptoms are flu-like symptoms. Both have flu-like symptoms. There is runny nose, okay, cough, fever, stuffy nose we can say, right, congestion. All these things come in flu-like symptoms. But there was one symptom like loss of smell and taste. That is not seen in the Omicron. Okay, this was previously a lot in before variants Delta as well as other variants, but Omicron variant does not give this symptom, loss of smell and taste. This is one thing, nice thing actually. Then again, and other rest of the symptoms are same, with headaches. Okay, headaches, body aches, weakness, right? Alright, so this is about the symptoms, and now let's differentiate. Basically these are the highlighting points. Okay, first of all, transmission. We know transmission is very fast in Omicron, very fast transmission. So I will draw here 4 arrows, and here 2. Means double transmission is seen, then delta. Okay, severity is not that much. Okay, I will write here mild, mild, and here mild to severe. Okay, here mild. Again I will draw here 4, and I will draw here 2. Okay, because it is comparatively less severe than delta. So basically hospitalizations are decreased at some extent. We will see less hospitalizations. Okay, so again I will draw here 2 arrows, and here 4 arrows. Okay, as well as deaths are very rare, actually very rare, or it's equal to no. Basically till now we are talking about till now. Okay, so no or very less extent of deaths are seen. Here I will draw 3 arrows. Okay, a recovery is there in Omicron. Here also recovery is seen, delta. Recovery happens if we take proper treatment. Okay, but I will draw 3 arrows here. Okay, because Omicron is having mild, so mild can be recovered fast, and delta, if severe happens, then the chance of recovery is a little bit affected, right? So 3 arrows, and reinfection seen. Okay, reinfection seen. Reinfection is seen in the Omicron as well as a delta. Also reinfection occurs, but 3 arrows. Okay, but more reinfection is occurring in Omicron. That is, vaccinated peoples are also getting infected very much. Okay, so now we will talk about vaccinated and unvaccinated peoples, how they will get infected. Okay, so vaccinated as well as unvaccinated peoples are getting infected, right? So basically, if Omicron happens, mild, right? Both of them show mild symptoms. So basically, if Omicron happens, if delta happens, okay, if delta happens, if delta is the cause, then vaccinated will show mild and unvaccinated will show mild to severe, depending on the immunity. Okay, got it? So thus unvaccinated people should take vaccine to prevent themselves, right? Okay, so unvaccinated people should take vaccine to keep the disease in the mild stage, okay, and get well soon, right? Recovery is fast with vaccinated, okay, because they are having mild symptom. Thus vaccine is recommended for both the variants, right? Deaths are not seen, okay, with the vaccinated. If seen, it is very rare, right? So vaccinated is highly recommended for both the cases, right? And now little bit, and now boosters are going to be conducted to the vaccinated peoples after 2 doses. Okay, why boosters? Why do boosters? To keep the antibody level in the to maintain the antibody level. Basically, I will just show with the help of graph. See, this is a graph here. And now antibody levels are like this. Okay, means this period is 6 months, right? After six months, antibody levels start to decline. Okay, get decline. Okay, so if we get the boosters, then the antibody level can be maintained, right? Suppose this is our with the help of booster here. So now let's see what will happen in the graph. Okay, so this will be the curve if we take the booster. Suppose this is the point where antibody levels are decreased. So if we take booster here, then there will be again antibodies will start to arise in this manner, right? And again at certain point it will get declined. But the duration of declining means basically antibodies are there till 6 months in the body. After that the number has very low. Okay, so it cannot be fight, it cannot fight with virus. So 6 months, till 6 months you are protected. Okay, after 6 months you can get the boosters. So basically healthcare workers are there in the first list for these boosters, as well as persons with comorbidities, right? Senior citizens can go with the boosters. That will help them to maintain the uh, infection, right? Antibodies, and fight with the disease, right? So this is the case with vaccinated, unvaccinated. Why boosters are important? Okay, so basically this Omicron is highest mutated variant, right? It is highest number of mutations. Okay, so basically this can be the end of pandemic. Okay, why so? Okay, so this is a summary, a short summary of Omicron, right? Highest number of mutations it is having, highest transmission is having, then low hospitalization and no deaths. Okay, so this can be end of pandemic, because if there are if there is high transmission rates, okay, and there are mutations, so the body is getting more immune to the highest number of mutations till death, because it is known as a super mutant, right? Super mutant. So basically the chance of immune to get immune to this is will help us to sustain the more and more variants that will come. Okay, but still there is chance that more powerful mutant can get arise. Okay, there is chance, we cannot deny it, right? Because this arise super mutant, this is known as super mutant. So just we can predict that this can be end, because this is a mutant. We will get immune to this number of mutations, right? And that will help us to fight infections like this with the coronavirus, another variants. But still there is some chance that powerful mutant may come. Okay, so basically also there is a recent study done that if you are infected with Omicron, right? If you are infected with Omicron, then the chance of getting Delta is less. Means you are protected against Delta. Okay, if you are infected with Omicron, means what? It is giving you protection from Delta as well. Means it can give protection against other variants too, which will have the mutations, right? But we should not deny that powerful mutant can also arise in the future. Okay, so basically, and one more thing to note is that we know that Omicron is causing mild disease. Okay, we know that it is causing a mild disease, right? But we should not stay quiet, right? As it is a mild, so we should be unaware and move here and there without following any precautions. That is also not good, right? That will cause more harm. This study is still now, right? But what if, see, science is not predictable. Okay, anything can happen. Okay, if I say this can be end of pandemic, this can happen, right? If 90% chance is there at end of pandemic, but 10% chance is there powerful mutant can also arise. Okay, so basically what I think, that if this is mild, so we should not consider that this is mild and not follow the precautions. That is not good. It will cause more harm. If in future number of patients rise, okay, if this is next possibility, I will try to explain. Number of patients rise, okay, right? If the patients rise, number of patients rise, then hospitalization will also rise. Okay, if hospitalizations will rise, then deaths will also be seen, and that is the case happened because some countries have reported 1 or 2 deaths after a rise of cases. Okay, this is the reality actually. So we cannot predict anything, right? We want to keep the follow the precautions and prevent ourselves from getting infected. Okay, so prevention, now we will discuss little bit on prevention strategies. So basically prevention, double masking you should follow to now. Okay, double masking. Okay, means what? See, everybody is going to get infected one day, if I say like that. Okay, to get immune. Okay, but what we have to do is decrease the viral load, right? So double masking is to, what we have to do, decrease the viral load. So masking is done for that, as well as one mask will do the decreasing the viral load, but double masking will prevent you from getting no infection or mild infection of delta. And if Omicron is happening, then mild only, but delta happens, then that can get severe, we know that. So basically to prevent that, I suggest double masking. Double masking will give you protection as well as decrease the viral load. Means particles of virus entering inside the body will be decreased. If large numbers of particles enter, then the severe the condition will be. If the viral load is decreased, then the case will be mild in delta or no infection in Omicron, right? Because Omicron is mild. It is mild means just flu-like symptom will be seen, and this is usually treatable. Okay, so but the concern is still there about delta. We don't know, still delta cases are rising. Okay, if delta is 60%, Omicron is 40%, like this is the range. Okay, so we have to stay aware of this condition. Double masking is there, then sanitization we know, as well as social distancing, means physical distancing, right? Avoid crowding. Okay, so this is the reality. And double masking, as I said, will decrease the viral load and it will give you no infection or mild infection, right? Severe cases we can protect with these prevention measures, and this is the true at some extent, that we can prevent it, we can protect ourselves, as well as if one is protected, whole are protected. This is also a fact that if we follow the precautions properly, no severe cases will be arised. Okay, we can give this peak mild stage, and the disease can be handled very fast. Okay, see, Again, I will draw one graph here. Okay, see. Suppose how patients are increasing, we are seeing, right? So suppose we say that this is the start of third wave, then this peak has to come. Okay, peak where in this peak the number of cases are very high, right? High number of cases and this peak. Okay, if the cases are high, hospitalizations are there, deaths are will also occur, right? So to flatten this peak, okay, we don't want that peak, we can just follow the precautions here. Okay, and if we follow the precautions, the peak will not come actually, and the peak will be flattened slightly, right? Slightly, like you can see like this. Okay, like this means not that peak will come, the disease will be controlled with preventions. Okay, preventive measures, if we follow the precautions properly, the peak will be prevented, right? So this is a population based science, right? If one is protected, the whole society is protected. Okay, so I hope you might be understood all this scenario, current scenario, what to do, what to not. Okay, as well as why boosters are important, difference between Omicron and Delta. So that's it for this video. I hope this video helps you. If this video helps you, do let us know in the comment section. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified whenever the video is out. Also follow us on all our social media pages, and you can join us on Telegram and stay connected for the latest updates. All links mentioned in the description section.